welcome to Janine's Art Space. So today I am going to do some pyrography on this little piece of wood here. It's a scrap piece of wood. It's been so hot I haven't been able to do any carving. So pyrography is the next best thing. So I'm going to do that. Come with me on the journey. So I have this scrap piece of wood and I am doing some pyrography, and I'm doing a meerkat. The main screen is double time, is double speed, and up in the left hand corner is the real time. I did have a little bit of difficulty doing this, and that's because I am going against the grain. If you notice, the grain is horizontal, and it was just a little bit difficult. There was also something else I noticed towards the end of doing this piece, that it also had some varnish on it, and I'd forgotten that I'd varnished this piece of wood. So when I painted it, the paint didn't go on too well. I mean, it ended up okay, and some of the blending of the burn at the bottom of the piece was a little bit hard to do, but it came out okay. This heat wave we've been having has been horrendous. We haven't been able to do anything outside. It's just been way too hot. So no carving for me, and I just got a little bit bored with not doing any art, so this is why I did this little piece. And trust me, it's small. You can see how small it is by the size of it against my hand. I was changing the temperature. I turned the temperature down. I didn't want to burn the eye too much, and I think I should have been using a pointy nib on the pen. This one was a little bit too round for the eye. Colouring in the ear. I love you, Molly. Sorry, my dog's sitting here licking my hand, saying hello, aren't you, darling? I was out here yesterday morning, I think it was, and I was drinking my cup of tea. She came up to give me a cuddle, and she was all snuggling into me, and then suddenly she decided to put a paw in my cup of tea. That was the end of that cup of tea. It was a couple of days before that. I'd spent the afternoon in accident and emergency. Turned out I had gastroenteritis, but I was very, very, very unwell. It came on so suddenly, so suddenly, and it drove me to the doctors, and the doctor phoned an ambulance. They stuck some fentanyl in my arm, and I felt much better. It really calmed me down, so I was able to breathe properly. But yeah, anyway, I lived to tell the tale, and I'm back now. I was tired for a couple of days, and man, did my ribcage hurt from throwing up. Oh, right up to my neck, it hurt. Oh, it's really bad. Anyway, so I'm looking at the picture. I have a picture of the meerkat in front of me. I'm trying to put the fur in in the same direction as the picture. Again, it's not burning properly because there's varnish on the wood, well, polyurethane. It's 29 degrees and my little Willow is sitting out in the sun. She must be bonkers. Doesn't run on heat, same as Molly does. Molly's always hot. back of the meerkat. I'm just doing the final shading. Not looking too bad. This type of art is a very slow art. As you can see on the left hand side how slow that's taken me to do the burning. You burn slow with multiple layers. Ground now, so there's some bushes at the back, just going over them in circular motion, leaving certain areas slightly lighter to give it some texture. And obviously the meerkat itself is standing on sand. And it's only when I was doing this that I realised then that there was a surface on the wood, because it was, as I was burning, there was something collecting on the wood. But I still think it came out okay. I had my fan on, so it was sucking any fumes away from me. Not sure what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here, I may have changed the nib. sanding off that because it's gone. That was the piece that went a bit rough. So I'm using my Stanley blade. Don't you growl. I'm using my Stanley blade to just scrape off some highlights above the ear. I'm sure there's a better tool to use because this doesn't really do it very well. Highlights on the nose. And a little speck on the eye. Got a little bit carried away with, so I had to re-black it in with pen. On the top left hand side I'm a bit ahead of the double time. I'm just about to paint it. So I've got a white gel pen and I'm just putting in some highlights along the body, dot on the eye, above the ear. There were some fine little whiskers, they didn't actually come out very well with the pen. Blacking out some of the eye where I took too much of the burn off. Starting to paint, and obviously behind the meerkat was the sun. That's why that's a whitey yellow. I always find that quite difficult to have like a glowing effect. I can never quite get that right. Now I'm mixing up the orange. As I said, because it's got polyurethane on it, it wasn't painting quite as I was expecting it to paint, but the final piece actually ended up quite nice. signature. My first pyrography piece for 2026. Yay! Oops, what did I do? See how it's wiping off? Have to redo that piece.